Today is World Duchenne Awareness Day. Yesterday, some of our Jett Foundation community gathered here in Massachusetts for a special luncheon to honor this important day. It was a beautiful afternoon spent with our incredible community, family, friends, industry partners, and medical professionals, all coming together with one shared mission. We were truly honored to hear from two keynote speakers, and we are so excited to share their powerful messages with you. First, you'll hear from Dr. Kevin Counterman, a neurology resident at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. Kevin's passion for the Duchenne community is deeply personal, inspired by his older brother Michael and his family's journey with Jett Foundation. Outside of medicine, he's a talented author, and his self-published book, Breakfall, is a testament to his and his brother's experiences with Duchenne.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Counterman, and I'm a neurology resident at Walter Reed in Bethesda, Maryland. As some of you may know, I've been involved in the Jett community for pretty much my entire life. Here's a picture of my family. That's me with my dad and my older brother Michael, who some of you may have had the opportunity of getting to know. Michael was very involved in the Jett community during most of his adolescent and young adult life, namely through Camp Promise, which he went through pretty much every summer and formed some deep friendships and had some great times at over the years. Unfortunately, Michael is no longer with us. He passed away about 5 years ago, but I feel like his spirit remains. I feel like he's here with us to celebrate World Duchenne Awareness Day. I feel like he would be very proud of our community and its strength and all the progress that we've made over the years. This other picture is of Buddy Cassidy. He's a young man living with Duchenne who's getting his PhD in English literature. He lives in Virginia nearby me, and it was an honor to work with Buddy to write a book that I am very excited to share with you all. Buddy Cassidy helped me edit and write the epilogue for our novel Breakfall, which here's the book and the cover here, if you can see in the top corner of your screen. This is a picture of my brother Michael and I when we were kids in Cape Cod in Massachusetts. And, I'll talk a little bit more about the story as we go along, but it was really important to me to make this not about my family and my brother's experience, but we want to write this about the Duchenne community. We want to write the Duchenne story, a story that we can all relate to, with themes that we live through pretty much each and every day. And it was an honor to be able to work with Buddy. Unfortunately, he's not here with us today to celebrate World Duchenne Awareness Day, but he sends his best regards. And he wanted me to share this picture because it speaks to the multi-generational presence of this disease. This is a picture of Buddy Cassidy when he was a kid, and a picture of him with his uncle, who also had the disease. And as we all know, that the theme of this year's event is about family. And that's because Duchenne is a whole family disease. And while dystrophin is a singular protein, its absence is affecting the entire family unit. And you don't really need me to be here telling you about that because this is something that we all live each and every day. And through the trips and falls and pick-me-ups, the toe walking, muscle wasting, and endless talk of wheelchairs, the tedious morning routines of bathing and changing, appointments to one doctor and then the next. We share in the hopes of treatments that are just around the corner, yet so far away they feel infinitely out of reach. And as a family, you share in this sense of hopelessness and the uncertainty of tomorrow. And you're tired. You're tired in ways you can't explain, but you can't stop because your son or your brother needs you. They need you to be strong in ways that you didn't know that you could. But you don't need me to tell you about that, because this is something that we all live, day in and day out. And no one in the family is spared from Duchenne. And somehow, that hardship brings us closer. We find a collective strength within the pain. Through each fall, we find a way to stand up, together, as one. And yet, as the disease progresses, it drains the family of every last ounce of energy. It chips away at our core. And over time, you may find that these same things that once brought us together are now tearing us apart. In light of this, the family rallies together. They find virtue and meaning in the most unlikely places. Together, the good will outweigh the bad. The laughter will offset the tears. and hope will shine through one another as we hold on to the promise of better days. Opportunity and Duchenne muscular dystrophy don't fit right in the same sentence. Opportunity can be defined as the set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. It was the joy and honor of my life to have had the opportunity to grow up alongside my brother Michael. Some of you had the chance to get to know Mike over the years. His ceaseless smile, his easy manner, and his endless hunt for laughter and fun. Whether it was watching a Red Sox game or sharing a meal of chicken fingers and fries, Michael made the little moments seem so special. He could amplify the here and now, and when he looked at you with his soft and knowing eyes, he made you feel seen. He took advantage of each and every day. He did what so many of these young men do with Duchenne, is he transcended his circumstances, and he found lasting joy and peace. I'm sure you can all relate to this, that so much of our lives growing up revolved around Michael. His appointments with doctors and with therapists, his individualized education plans at school. There was the constant talk of wheelchairs and when Michael would need one. And as a sibling, it's easy to feel invisible. But far worse is a feeling of guilt. Guilt for your abilities to walk, to run, and to play, to grow strong and work towards your dreams. And that guilt is insidious, and it weighs on you. And I'll tell you, it's a feeling that still I carry with me today. As I mentioned, it's been 5 years since Michael has passed. And again, I feel like his spirit is with us now, walking alongside us, guiding us, helping lift us when our days are long and weighted. Michael would be proud of this community and the progress that we've made. He'd be proud of our strength in the face of ongoing adversity, the fact this community will not quit, that we will stand by one another, moving the torch forward together. Michael did a lot of great things, but among all, he showed others that you can truly live well with Duchenne. When I first spoke to Jett leadership about the book that Buddy Cassidy and I had written, I made it clear that I didn't want the focus to be on me, and I didn't want the focus to be on my family. I want to write our story, the Duchenne story, a book with themes that we can all relate to, themes that themes that we have lived through, shared experiences on each and every page. So Buddy and I wrote a story about a Duchenne family, the Gallaghers, who lived in Boston in the 1960s. And while their family's life mirrors my own, it isn't mine. And just as I can see myself within the Gallaghers, I hope that you can see yourself in them too. I hope that their experiences help you understand your own better. I hope they help you understand the perspectives of your loved ones and the community that surrounds us. And as you know, rare diseases like Duchenne can feel isolating. It can feel like nobody can understand what you're going through. And that was one of the big reasons why I wrote this book. I hope you can find a shared understanding in Breakfall, and I hope this book makes you feel less alone. I hope you can hear your voice within the text and know that your voice is heard. I've learned a lot from my brother Michael. He had a simple wisdom about him. He taught me that if you have a chance to do some good, that you should do it. And as simple as that may seem, that's what Jett is all about. Doing good for our families and community, helping move the needle forward and improve our quality of life. The impact that Camp Promise has on these kids and the respite it provides their family goes beyond words. Some of my brother's fondest memories and deepest friendships came from his time at Camp Promise. In addition, the Jett Giving Fund provides families the means to live an accessible life. It provides access to equipment and handicapped vehicles that families could otherwise not afford. And Jett invests in research, helping find tangible treatments and cures for Duchenne. However, importantly, Jett invests as much or more into its people, into our community, helping improve our day-to-day lives, and helping individuals not just live with Duchenne, but to live well in face of the disease. Jett certainly had that impact on my brother and my family growing up. And after writing Breakfall, I knew that I didn't want to monetize our story. I didn't want to take advantage of the Duchenne story for my own personal gain. Instead, we're using all proceeds from sales from the book as a donation to Jett. And here you'll find a QR code that will bring you to the Amazon link for our story. It would be a great honor if you took the time to purchase a copy, even if you are too busy to read a whole book. As all the proceeds again will go to Jett, to Camp Promise, and to the Giving Fund. I really felt that our community has a story. And I feel really fortunate to have that opportunity to put that story into words and then to share that story with you all. So thanks again for taking the opportunity to hear me speak. And thank you, Jett, for this opportunity to talk and to celebrate in World Duchenne Awareness Day with you all. Thanks.
Next, we are thrilled to introduce Matthew Stelmach. Matt is a dedicated business professional and a proud graduate of Worcester State University. As the business administrator for Advanced Energy Concepts, he brings incredible problem-solving skills and a strong work ethic to every project. Living with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, Matt approaches life with resilience, determination, and heart, never letting challenges define his limits.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Matthew Stelmach. When we think about real life-shaping care, it often starts with family. Not just the people we're related to, but those who show up, believe in us, and help us grow. Family is where we first learn what love and support truly mean. Today, I want to share how that kind of care has shaped my life and how belief and support from loved ones can unlock doors that once seemed permanently closed. I want to start by thanking the two people who made so much of this journey possible. My parents, Michael and Suzanne. Their love and support never wavered. They always treated me the same as my siblings and never let my disability define me. They gave me the freedom to grow, the tools to succeed, and the confidence to dream big. Because of them, I learned one of the most important lessons of my life: to never give up. With the right support and mindset, anything is possible. My mom, in particular, has been the quiet force behind so much of my journey. She was my first health advocate before I even knew what that meant. From every doctor's appointment to every carefully packed school lunch, her care extended far beyond the expected. She fought to make sure I was included, planned ahead for every challenge, and always made me feel seen and celebrated. One of her most impactful decisions was holding me back a year so I could be in the same grade as my sister. A choice that gave me a deeper sense of belonging during school. My dad has brought a different kind of strength, encouraging me to find joy, take risks, and live fully. He never told me something couldn't be done. Instead, we always found a way forward together. Whether it was concerts, sports games, or attaining life goals, he has taught me to embrace life and keep moving forward. Beyond my parents, my siblings have shaped me just as deeply. My older brother, Ryan, has always been someone I admire. He's patient and kind and one of my best friends. We have always bonded over music, going to concerts, and just hanging out. His passion inspired me to pick up the drums and to chase the things that make me feel alive. My older sister, Erin, has brought warmth and laughter to my life. We have shared countless inside jokes and even gave her a family nickname, Flirndy, short for fun, loving Erin. She reminds me to be silly, find joy, and even in the face of challenges. Then there's Rachel, my younger sister, classmate, best friend, and lifelong teammate. Being in the same grade brought us closer than I can explain. We went through high school side by side, shared friends groups, and celebrated milestones together. She's always had my back, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to grow up with. Of course, family doesn't end with blood. It also includes the people we choose. That includes Mary, the love of my life. For a long time, I wasn't sure if someone outside my family would ever truly see me. Not just disability, but the person I am. I tried dating apps without much success until I met Mary. From day one, she saw me for who I am. We connected over music and video games, and there was never any awkwardness, just ease. She learned to care for me in ways my family always had, and she did it with love and patience. Now, more than 4 years later, we live together, share our life, have a little cat named Nova, and we are engaged. Mary, I'm so glad I found you. I love you. And then there are my friends, my second family. They've lifted me quite literally into cars, homes, and have brought me on countless adventures. They've never made me feel different. They've always made me laugh, always made space for me, and always made me feel included. That kind of friendship is rare, and I'll never take it for granted. Because of the care for my family, Mary, and my friends, I've built a life I'm truly proud of. Two of my biggest accomplishments were graduating Worcester State University with a bachelor's degree in business administration and being the youngest handicapped person in Massachusetts to attain their license. Today, I work part-time as a business administrator at Advanced Energy Concepts. It's not always easy, but I've learned to show up, stay committed on my own terms, and to grow. At the heart of everything I've shared today is the truth. Family is the heart of care. Whether it's parents who never gave up, siblings who walked beside me, a partner who loves me unconditionally, or friends who have carried me, literally and figuratively. I am who I am because of the love that surrounds me. Care isn't just about meeting needs. It's about lifting each other up, making space for joy, and ensuring that no one is left behind. So to my family, my friends, and my fiance Mary, thank you. You are the reason I'm here. Your love, laughter, and belief in me have shaped me into the man I am today. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
We would like to thank Matt and Kevin for sharing their personal stories with us and speaking deeply to this year's international theme for World Duchenne Awareness Day, Family, the Heart of Care. You can continue to raise awareness today with us for Duchenne. Visit jettfoundation.org/WDAD to see our social media tools and ideas for raising awareness. Thank you.